Hi there, it's Captain Applin here. Hey, and check it out. What we have is two different Homelander figures from Japan. They are both 112 6-inch figures, and both are very well made, high quality, but there's a few differences. And what we're going to go over is those differences today. First off, we have the MAFEX Homelander figure. And if you don't know who Homelander is, he comes from The Boys, which is a comic book and a television series on Amazon Prime. And then we have the Figma figure by Good Smile Company. Now, a lot of people confuse the idea of the Figma does not mean, which says that's right there, that is not a brand. I was actually told by Josh from Meme Copium. If you do not know who Meme Copium is, check him out, look him up. I'll put in the link below because he told me he thought that Figma, which once again you can see right here, it says Figma, meant a type of figure and not a brand. And you know what? He was right. So thanks, Josh. Thank you very much, buddy. Anyway, so we have this and this. Now, I've already done a review of this one, but for some reason the file was corrupted or something. I don't, whatever. But so that's why this guy is actually out of the box, because I did an unboxing review that will never be seen. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one over again. But thankfully, like I say, always buy two, because I still have this in the box, and you can see what it looks like when it comes. This one, it comes in a protective casing, so it's not just the box here. You know, this is the box that the first one came in. See how it's out of the plastic there. So anyway, and we're gonna also compare these Homelanders not just to each other, but to some other figures. So, without any further ado, let's check this out. So let's unbox this baby. All right, I went ahead and took off the tape there. So yeah, okay, and I've got some flight stands. This is what the back looks like, just so you guys can kind of get a view here. You see, it's got a few different things that the MAFEX figure does not, but that's why I'm making this video. Alright, so, comes the exact same way as MAFEX 2. You know, this is really nice packaging, but it's also difficult and annoying. So I'm gonna have to, just because if you're not careful, you can make everything just pop up and go everywhere all at once. Like all the hands, all the heads, they'll just pop out. So hold on, I've got to be very careful. Yeah, like right now, as I did that, the face is just all flipped around. Here you can see they just flipped around inside the box for plastic. What is this? Is this not? Oh, you know what? It's actually taped together down here. There we go. I'm trying to remove that. More parts. I knew it had extra hands and stuff. I didn't know where. I thought I must be missing something because I didn't see it. But no, they're with the flight stand. I'm not going to put that together right now. Oh man, this is the hardest. These two, they can be easy, but this one's weird. Okay, there we go. This tape, that's why. Let's set that over there. We're not gonna look at that again for now. Alright. So Homelander, he comes. See, I like this part more. So this figure has all the seemingly same full range and articulation. So full range of motion and articulation that this figure does. Let's see, this guy, his eagle parts on the side, they come up. His little hinges, they come off very, very easily. It's very annoying. His chest here only has one piece, so it's all fixed. This guy, his chest comes off, which is cool. A little annoying though, but some people wanted that, so they got it. I actually heard people saying they wanted this figure to look like this figure. You know how this Rocketeer piece has the chest piece that comes off and on, because you have alternate chest pieces for the MAFEX figure. Actually, you can put this one on, which gives it a that open kind of unbuttoned look there at the top. Anyway, just a neat little detail. Okay, so right off the bat, you'll notice that it is different because you have to take this piece off. I had already seen this done, so I know how to do this. And you've got to put the cape together for this figure. There's just these little plastic things. You gotta put it through this, so we'll do that real easily here. Just gotta get it in there just right. Boom, there's one. And let's get this other hole here. Okay. No jokes. Actually, this is difficult. I'm not gonna lie. This is not easy. Okay, puts it down. It's a cool looking figure so far, but still, and I like that it's wire, but my gosh. Okay, so, and by the way, this cape here is made out of a polyester, and the wires are a little bit easier than the wires on this, which are more stiff and feel exactly like they were miniature American flag cotton. I mean, this is definitely pure cotton for sure. And I think they just got it from a factory that makes American flags. I really do. But let's get back to this guy. So let's put his cape on here, and let's see. Man, getting his cape on is a little challenge, but there we go. Okay, I think this will. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Hey, this one. Does he look up? Let's see here. Yeah, he looks up more. I like this. This figure he can look up. So let's have him fly up real quick. Put him in a flying pose like he's going up. Well, the materials used to make this figure seem very, very similar to the MAFEX figure. Only difference I'm noticing is really in the joints, because you'll see these very exposed joints here, and you don't do that with the MAFEX figures. Here's a Superman figure, and you'll notice when you bend the arm, there's a covering. No covering. This is also by MAFEX, of course. So, but yeah, there's a covering on this arm right here. You see that? It goes straight across from, and then you can kind of just see the bare joint here. It's not as attractive, but whatever. It's a toy, so if I was a kid, I would probably enjoy this one more, because this one is just, it feels a little bit more posable. It's a little bit more kid friendly, I think, except for maybe the delicate parts there, that the little fragile joints. But beyond that, it's more kid friendly. Plus, he can turn his head and look and fly upward, whereas the other Homelander cannot. He cannot turn his head upwards and really fly up in this type of pose here, where you see Homelander is definitely looking up. you have to really bend the body, basically, on this guy to get him to, because that's as far as his head goes. So you have to basically bend up and have him to have him look up, almost like a Keaton Batman or something. It's a little annoying. So, I mean, at least I've had a few days to experiment with this particular figure. Now, I don't know how this works. I wanted to show you guys this because this was one of the main reasons that I definitely wanted to have the figure over. Okay, yeah, let's see here. How does this work? Does it plug into this? I have no idea. I might have to read the instructions on this. How do we plug in the laser eyes? Let's see here. There's an instruction manual that comes with this, although I have no idea if it... Let's see here. Okay, what does it say here? Be careful not to lose these parts. Yeah, I know. How to swap out the face parts. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but... Is it telling me that I need to, if I want to use, I need to take this off? Yeah. Okay. And then this goes in. Okay, so you take your laser head and you just take the laser eyes off. And that's why it says, be careful not to lose these parts. Yeah, no duh. You really, with a lot of figures these days, with all the alternate hands and all sorts of stuff, you really need to have a plastic bag, or you just need to keep the box and bag it up. Well, that's kind of annoying. It's not easy to keep this this on the head here that I'm trying to put this on, but we'll try here again. It's not easy. It's a little annoying. So I guess the laser eyes really aren't for play as much as they are just for pose. By the way, this is hilarious. I just have to show you guys this. This is Homelander here. But, well, he's got no hair. There's an actual hair piece that comes with this. I'm not kidding. It's right here. So, okay. Well, you know what we'll do? Let's try this because it's so difficult. Let's see if we can just put him in a flight stand and then go from there. Because this will maybe hold it. Same kind of flight stand, so you can really see these guys side by side. See the color difference? For sure. Definitely Figma Homelander is much brighter. But, you know, okay. So we have that there. That's here. Alright. Now, see if I can take this head off. Supposed to just come off. Man, this is not easy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna refer back to the instruction manual as far as how to swap out faces. So you just push forward on each side, really? I mean, that's it? Just pull out? I mean, but my big old hands don't really seem to help the darn head. I need tools. There we go. All right, here's the head. So we have that. We're going to put this laser head on him. All right. And then... Boy, if Anthony Starr could just see himself like this. He looks terrible. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at this. I mean, he just looks like... Oh, boy. The boy needs some Propecia. Write this guy a prescription for finasteride, quick. Okay, and then just pop that there. All right, so now see, it all looks like it's one piece again, even though it's not. You have these little laser eyes in there. Come on, there we go. All right. And one more, come on. Don't fall out, other side. Cool, yeah. So we have that. That's pretty neat. I mean, I'm such a child. But MAFEX Homelander, blast it! But you can blast, take pictures. It looks big. I really do like this plastic attachment that shows off the lasers. I'm turning on this box, so maybe you can see the red a little bit better in the camera. I don't know. Yeah, and so I mean, you just take this right here. Yeah, fall off, of course, fall off. These things are so fragile. I swear. I mean, they're durable, but when you want to have them pose a certain way, they just collapse. Although the MAFEX figure, this one, it really is fragile. I would be very, very careful if you're letting a child play with this, because these parts can pop off, they can swallow them, they can break. I mean, beyond just the value, it could be a little dangerous because of all the parts. This, the head could, the hair in the face could definitely come off, but I wouldn't worry about it nearly as much because seems pretty cool, pretty good, very durable. So for play so far, for play, okay. For using a toy like a toy, this one seems to be the best so far. Although it doesn't want to have its laser eye stay in, and I do not know why. Keep plugging it right down. Ugh. These things come out so easily. Really easily. You gotta really... Is that... What the heck? Or is this just the wrong way? Yeah, maybe that was it. I was using the wrong side, maybe? I don't know. Just turn them around and do like this. Let's see here. Come on. I'm trying to show you guys, like, these things are fun, but I mean, they definitely look cool on camera. No question. When you got this thing all set up, it looks really cool, but I don't know if I was a kid, I would like this laser eye part this much because it really is just something that looks neat. It's not a feature that... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could play around with it a little bit more, but yeah. So this figure is definitely more for kids, I would say. The cape is a little better too, as far as the cape goes. It's probably a cheaper material. Yeah, definitely. But it just looks a little better, feels a little better. This is a pure straight cotton. I mean, this feels just like your high school American flag. I'm not kidding. It they must have gotten the the fabric for this. I'm almost certain came from miniature flags, and they just bought that and altered them because that print is most certainly. um, he can look down for some reason, but he can't really look up that much. So that's his big problem, Mr. MAFEX. But this Figma figure, man, I was actually kind of I was like, well, he looks a little cartoonish because yeah, the facial likeness isn't as close to Anthony Starr's face as this one, and this has got longer, blonde hair. But man, I mean, look, I can sit here and play with Superman toys I have. And I know you're thinking, well, of course, he would be easy to beat by Superman. Superman would have would have Homelander for lunch, and that would be true. But you see, you can do this if you've got some 112. Well, we're gonna lay like this, hanging from his lasers. But that's the kryptonite necklace from the movie, and yeah, that would be not so good for Superman if you were to use that on him. If Homelander had that and just flew around to different multiverses, that would be bad. So you can put that on him right there. Looks a little lame to some, but have fun. Just be a child like me. So anyway, yeah, that's all set up, and now you can take on even Christopher Reeve Superman, who is also a 1/6 figure, and that's where the necklace comes from. Is from his accessories. So we have Homelander here, just laser eyeing Henry Cavill, and then boom, up here, Superman, the real one, Christopher Reeve. So definitely a fun figure. I would say if you want to have something that looks more like the show, this guy, definitely. But don't touch him. I mean, I give it crap. It is, well, see, that right there. Boom, boom, that right there. That is a perfect example of what I mean by don't touch him. I was trying to be a little easy and show you guys that, well, it's not so bad, but yeah, it is kind of that bad. Great looking figure, but when it comes down to it, also, it's just very fragile. I mean, you got all this can come off. There's a joint in here that can come off with it. So just know that well, there it went. And I got to pick it up. Fantastic. All right, yeah. It just came off as I'm telling you about how fragile this is. I was trying to show you that it's not maybe this joints aren't. You got to be really careful with this one. This guy, he seems very durable. These aren't going to pop off because they're affixed. They're not going to go anywhere. He's got laser eyes. So if you're looking for a toy to play with and have fun with your kids or whatever, this is definitely what I would suggest. I would suggest the Figma by Good Smile Company versus the MAFEX figure that I now get to look around for the eagle parts of his shoulder pads. Yay, because they went on the floor and they bounced. Oh, well, here they go. Yeah, here we are, right here. Yay. But it shows you right there that this piece comes off. If this comes off that easy, and then you got to look at this little joint here. Boy, maybe I should just show you how difficult that is. It flips out too. It's going to flip out here. And I don't know if you can really see that well, but here's a little joint. It flips out. It almost looks like a tiny little ladder or something. It's hard to, I don't know how well it comes. Yeah, there you go. You can see it on camera. See, a few little rungs there, and you've got to stick it in between there. So, and make sure it doesn't come off. I mean, you could, if you're careful, if you have this thing down, and you can play with this and have a lot of fun, But look, that just fell off again. So, really, this is more of a posing figure, not really a playing figure, as where the Figma figure is definitely designed for play and fun for people of all ages, not just kids. But yeah, and I'll do another review on this and kind of go over everything about it and show how fragile and how great it is. All right. Well, you guys keep on having fun. Don't stop having fun, and take care. Captain Have Fun out.